Welcome back everyone, Ronan here, and I just want to touch up on character creation and what we are able to do in the alpha right now. Mainly give a few ideas of classes you can start as, and what I like to do. Maybe you guys can share good class startups that maybe I've overlooked or that you think is really good. I'm gonna give about like maybe 4 examples. Now, today we wanted to build a rogue. I would consider starting with either the actual rogue, those are nice skills, nice enough skills. I like adrenaline, or the shadow blade. I don't particularly like this, but if you want a bit of CC, some life regen, it's not a bad class to start as, except 1 dagger and 2 daggers. Other than that, you can change whatever you want. Now, you kind of have a few choices here. You could stay as an elf and get the AP boost, or yes, because Flesh Sacrifice also gave you an AP. So you can stay as this and get an AP boost. Oh, and a 25% damage. That is really nice. But I find it risky for a melee. Unless you're able to always stealth or cast invisible. Rogue's not bad. Ingenious is good for a rogue. Another one that is nice. I know you don't get the point value here, like you don't get finesse or wits, but metamorph is actually really nice. So if you don't have an actual warrior with it, that just gives you an extra CC when you're in melee range. Let's say you're gonna finish your turn and you can't stealth, or you can't really move out of somewhere, and like you just want to make sure you have an extra chance at living. You could use the metamorph to petrify them, which is very handy. There's no memory slots associated with it. It's an innate skill. That is nice. The other reason is you get Encourage and Human Resolve. So it's really nice. Problem is, if you end up stealthing in the middle of a round, your allies won't see you anymore and they'll lose the leadership. So it's kind of not bad, but something you have to be aware of when you make this class. So, I mean, you have a lot of options. I mean, hell, you could always make this for your Persuasion and your Dragon Blaze. But really, Dragon Blaze may be a little underpowered for this. So let's say we go Dwarf, because also you get 1 point in Sneaking. Rogue is pretty well set up. I'm going to remove Vitality though. Didn't get hit too much. Dual wielding or single-handed, that's up to you. I'm not 100% sure right now it's the best option. But dual wielding will do a lot of damage. Except here it says crit chance, and I'm pretty sure every single backstab is a crit. Here, maybe why it's better later on, because it just does 4% damage versus 3% damage. If you're always doing backstabs, one-handed might be better. I just have to do a lot of theory behind it. And it's just because we can't reset stats, it's gonna take 2 different playthroughs to do. Now, Scoundrel for sure. And here, either you go more sneaking, which is nice, but if you're not gonna do another character with thievery, this could be a good way to start to help your group out really early in the game. Could go with any other skills if you plan on going true rogue. I mean, teleport is huge. But you can just go with extra damage, something. You don't have to start putting these points here until you actually start learning skills. I definitely recommend either Arrow Surge for teleport, maybe Hydro for a heal. The heal may not necessarily be for you. It depends on your group and how your group makeup is going to look like. You could get a Pyrotechnic point if you just need something to set a barrel ablaze or something before a pull, or that'd be really handy if you start planning your pulls with barrels. And then all of a sudden you just blow it up, you have a fire skill on this character. But you have to steal or buy a spellbook, like Searing Daggers or Ignite. Again, wits. 1 point is nice. You're gonna start with strength. Can't really avoid that one because you're a dwarf. If you were human, you start with more wits. So it's a bit of a toss-up. Both are really good. Even elf, you'll get more finesse. But early game, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, because with 2 points in, you're on par. So that's fine. And then you put most of your points between finesse and wits. Even if you were to put 1 point in strength, you would have enough with a bedroll to pick up paintings without having to take telekinesis, for example. Definitely finesse is gonna have to go up. Generally, I put 1 finesse, 1 wit in my levels. If that's my sneaking character or like my treasure finding characters. The nice thing is you get critical hit chance with this. But again, if you're hitting from the back, I'm pretty sure backstabs are always crits. Talents, you could start with backstabber right away. If you're planning on doing some heavy thievery though, I recommend all skilled up. You'll get your thievery at 2 and then at 3 by level 2 or 3. I think it's level 3. And then another one that's good is the pawn to make you that 1 free move to get to like from backstab to backstab. It also, I think you need 1 point in huntsman for duck duck goose. If you're planning on moving around or through enemies with opportunist, this is a really good skill. Gorilla to do the initiating pulls, also good. You're kind of limited about what you have or with what you have. Speed Creeper, maybe, but I don't think it's that necessary because you have Teleport, you have Vault, you have Cloak and Dagger. So to sneak to a target, I don't know, that's maybe a waste when you can just teleport it in front of you and then backstab them. Or teleport them in range, then Vault, then backstab them. Just Cloak and Dagger behind them, backstab them. Like, you may not need Speed Creeper. Sure, Speed Creeper and Gorilla go well together. That's 2 talents. When you could be using the pawn, Warlord is huge. Because you go backstab, kill, like the skills I just mentioned. You kill your first one with Vault, let's say. Then you get your 2 AP back. You can Cloak and Dagger to another target that's almost dead, kill it. Then that leaves you with teleport somebody to you, kill them. So that's 6 free AP there with Warlord. Highly recommend that. Glass Cannon. I know Receive wants to play with Glass Cannon Rogue. I'm not sure what bugged the game with us earlier. We have to test it out. He was unable to be attacked. It was weird. Like, I couldn't even attack him. I would miss all the time. He was invincible. But Glass Cannon, sure you get more AP every turn. But man, like any CC, you're done for. So risky. Especially if you're playing very brittle rogue. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a great night, everyone.